これってところでメインストーリーってあとどれぐらいで終わるんだろう。今、わからんな。でもプレシーズンって書いてあるよ。序章ってことだよね。今、まだ序章に過ぎない。これはまだ序章に過ぎないってこと。これ、頭、お腹、横膝。これね、ノーマルって人がいないんですって。だから公開作戦、野良の人を入れるとマッチングしないみたいだね。私も何回か公開作戦にしたけど、一回も来たことないっす。プレステの時はちょいちょいいたけどね。パイロマニアックってことは氷に弱いのかな。これ熱ダメこれ。あー、これを怒ればいいか。おう。なんだなんだ。耳が遠くなっちゃった。変だ。おい。難しい。全然減ってないんだけど。カワセミ丸を倒さないとダメか。なんか露出してる。肩パッド露出中。火炎放射器やめろって。ここに、ここダメだな。ここダメだな。まあまあ減ってるんだけどね。これは。ジップラインは使える回数に限りがあるから慎重に。お兄ちゃんもフィールドを制限、走るフィールドを制限されるときついね。これ撃っちゃうぞ。わっ。あや。ああ。スイカさんこんにちは。何こ この円の範囲に来る。これさ、突然のおとなしいバグったみたいに感じるからやめてくれ。当たらんし。おっしゃー、ゴリ押しのパワー、これでいいんだよ。勝てば官軍、これでいいんですよ。一人でも勝てる。姉さん、弾取ってきましたよ。
What is it now? The intercept of the pyromaniac has been confirmed. Job well done, Descendant. However, given the current state of the dimensional wall, we do not know what Colossus will surface the next time, or when. Humankind must choose whether to engage in an all-out pointless war against Corell's great army, or face equally immense colossi, which will appear as soon as the dimensional wall disappears. Strategy, tactics, troop numbers. We're at an overwhelming disadvantage in all aspects. If things continue like this, humanity really will.
We can't give up yet, Nell. We have one final option.
Alpha?
今ね、クエストを見てたらプレシーズンって書いてあったんだよな。私がやってる物語は序章に過ぎないってこと？それともシーズン1とかシーズン2、これ去年ぐらいだっけ出たの。確か私がプレステ5買って結構初期にプレステ5買ったばっかりぐらいの時にやってたから、多分去年だよね。去年の、うん、ちょっとずつシーズンが変わって話が第1章第2章でちょっとずつ追加されて、まだ終わってないっていうことだよね。おそらくこの人見てたらめっちゃバイオのクリス思い出すわ。やりたくなってくるな、バイオ。
The Ironheart, which I considered to be our only hope, turned out not to be the key to our salvation after all. If we had used the Ironheart in Albion as I stubbornly insisted, I dread to think what would have happened. This situation is one I created. I am solely to blame. Yes, I am the Descendant who was always defeated. That is likely why I was never able to link with the Guide. I should never have become commander. However, if there was someone who could heed the true calling of the Descendants, then I would let go of everything I have believed in up until now and put my trust in them. Everyone, I am ordering the destruction of the Ironheart. I will deal with the Magisters. I believe they wouldn't be able to survive without us anyway.
コメントを読んだ方がいいのかな。今って私と話してますか？今ね、一人で喋ってます。
Just make sure you are as victorious in this as you always are. I'm sure that you will be, as you always have been. I place my trust in you, Descendant. Command. We must move quickly. We need to support the Descendants and stop the Vulgus at all costs.
Descendants, I have heard Alpha's message. I am sorry I'm unable to directly communicate with him. Come with me, descendants. It is our turn now.
もう強いの来てるって。
Human child. We can use this device to set up a trace and get the results we need. It shouldn't be long. All right, we have the final coordinates. And it looks like my device is melted. I'll definitely have to make some improvements.
That's not important right now. Where is the location? Come on!
Impatient as ever, Bunny. I'm almost there. Hang on. I know this place. The lab. The location was under our noses this whole time.
The lab? Do you mean the Magister lab?
It was abandoned when a proper research facility was built in Albion. It won't be easy to get there now with the Vulgus in the way. I have a backup emergency device that can teleport you to the lab's entrance. I built it a long time ago.
今日夜ご飯
This will be
何
the
食べ
first
ようか
time
な。
it'll actually be used.
お鍋をね、2日連続冷凍したね、お鍋セットを食べているので、全然飽きないけど、今日は一旦カレーかなんかを食べようかな。
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting.
Mm. なんちゃらをリアクターを強化します。どんどん強化します。はい。武器も再調整する。待ってくれ。さあ、ランチャーを2個ランチャーをさ2個ピーリにしてたな。違う違う違う違う違う、そうじゃん。はいはい、結構強化できる。はい。昨日やばかったな。7時間ぐらいディビジョンやってた。いや違うわ。5時間ぐらい5時間ぐらいディビジョンやってた。違うな。6時間50分、ほぼ7時間ディビジョンやって、その後3時間ぐらい龍が如くやってる。キーボードの上に乗らないでね。ダメよ。ない。分かった。すぐキーボードの上に乗る。
Descendants, we are close to achieving our true target. However, as Alpha said, the situation is dire. We must hurry. First, it would be wise to move the Ironheart in the White Knight Gulch to Albion. Albion has put in place defensive measures to counter Vulgus battleships. We should also be able to access the energy required to destroy the Ironheart. But we need an immense amount of RK to detach an Ironheart which is linked to a Prime Hands. For this reason, most of the Descendants must be sent to aid the detachment. For you, however, I have a different request. Descendant, come with me to where the phenomenon known as the Pillar of Light occurred. When that Pillar of Light took effect, as well as the energy of the Ironheart, I felt a familiar kind of pain, as if my skin was peeling and my flesh was melting. There must be an inverted Ironheart there. Corel would have connected it to a Prime Hands in order to collapse the dimensional wall. We must stop this before the dimensional wall is completely destroyed. We must retrieve the inverted Ironheart. If we fail to do so, even if the Ironheart is immediately moved to Albion, countless colossi will appear throughout Ingress. However, if we take back the inverted Ironheart, the destruction of the dimensional wall will be stopped, and Corel's advance will be delayed. I will deliver the mission to detach the Ironheart to the other Descendants. Please go now, to the place where the Pillar of Light was. I will meet you there, Descendant.
Guide, this is Jaber. I've been dispatched to the Hagios. I'm investigating intel that Aemon, the General of the Legion of Immortality, was recently here. I don't think Aemon appearing at this point in time is a coincidence. I'm sure it's related to this incident.
Checking signal. Stand by.
Mind if we skip the pleasantries, since we're short on time? If what the guide says is true, in order to retrieve the Ironheart that's here, there's something we have to understand first. The entry device to the Hagios Prime Hands was destroyed a long time ago, and neither we nor the Vulgus could gain entry. But now they've just sauntered in there and connected the Ironheart to the Prime Hands. I think this whole thing has something to do with this intel on Aemon. Here.
This is Zachary of the 22nd Recon Squad. A surveillance drone in the Hagios corrupted zone has tracked the movements of the high-ranking Vulgus, Aemon. We're unable to access the data remotely due to our signal being jammed. The surveillance drone needs to be retrieved for the data to be confirmed. Our recon squad has been scattered by a Vulgus attack. Requesting backup.
This communication was received by HQ a few hours ago. Not long after, a pillar of light appeared in Hagios, and Corel's fleet began to move. I think Aemon found something in the corrupted zone that allowed them to enter the ruins. Looks like we need to find Aemon before we can get the Ironheart. Don't you think I'm the best person for that job? With my RK ability? The other Descendants can help with the mission to detach the Ironheart.
No, Jaber. We all need to go together. You should focus on your capabilities, while we handle the battle missions. It would be wise to gather intel on the nearby area first. We will need the recon squad's help to establish Aemon's location.
Oh, well, this suddenly turned into a cooperative mission. Well, I guess it should be fine, so long as I don't have to work with loud people like Blair or Luna.
This is Zachary of the 22nd Recon Squad.
Zachary, we've identified an allied signal. Please respond.
Zachary, this is the Descendant Jaber. We received your intel.
Allied signal, please respond. Communications are unstable.
Looks like the jamming signal is still active. Take care of the Vulgus. I need to secure high ground to service the communications grid.
This is Zachary. Sending our location now. Please confirm if you're able to breach the siege and join us here.
Coordinates confirmed. We're not far away. We need to clear a path first. Jaber to the 22nd Recon Squad. Securing nearby area and joining you. Over. Enemies blocking our path. We need to get through them to pass.
This is Zachary. The enemy has cordoned off the nearby area, so proceed with caution. Over. Zachary of the 22nd Recon Squad. Zachary, we've identified an allied signal. Please respond.
Zachary, this is the Descendant Jaber. We received your intel.
Allied signal, please respond. Communications are unstable.
Looks like the jamming signal is still active. Take care of the Vulgus. I need to secure high ground to service the communications grid.
Goddamn comms grid. This is Zachary. Sending our location now. Please confirm if you're able to breach the siege and join us here.
Coordinates confirmed. We're not far away. We need to clear a path first. This is Jaber to the 22nd Recon Squad. Securing nearby area and joining you. Over. There are enemies blocking our path. We need to get through them to pass.
This is Zachary. The enemy has cordoned off the nearby areas, so proceed with caution. Over.
Zachary, we've broken through the Vulgus blockade. We're trying to pinpoint the locations of the scattered Recon Squad members.
Recon Squad reporting. HQ, the Descendants have arrived. I repeat, the Descendants have arrived. HQ, do you copy? Ah, damn it. Ah, Descendant. You saved my life back there. I'm Zachary, 22nd Recon Squad member. So, do you know what the hell is going on? Comms have been down the past few days. We've had no backup. And then suddenly Eamon appears, and now there's some strange beam of light shooting down from the sky. I thought the Vulgus were launching an all-out assault and nearly crapped my pants. What? I was right? Oh, that's That's one thing. But the comms. Did you say you only received it a few hours ago? No way. It's been more than 48 hours since I transmitted those comms. I can't believe you've only just received the comms I sent a few days ago. Have you detected the Vulgus jamming your signals at all? Ah, so that's why backup was delayed. And why we weren't getting comms from HQ. So, when we saw reinforcements weren't coming, we had to put together a team of scouts to retrieve the surveillance drone ourselves. We lost many soldiers in the process, and the drone was damaged. I was planning to recover the drone's memory logs and take them directly to HQ. But as you know, we can't use the RK warp device. What do we do now? Is the situation foobar?
Don't worry. I designed this surveillance drone. I optimized its field performance so that you can use Vulgus parts for emergency repairs. Zachary, can we get these parts nearby?
Yep, we can definitely find them around here. I'll walk you through what you need to do.
If we can access the information captured by the drone, we can bridge that 48-hour gap in no time. Keep at it. Since we can't just wait for HQ to send support, we'll have to find another way. Let's get the necessary parts first. There are a few that can be replaced with physical parts from Vulgus. Go and gather the parts from their mechanical bodies.
Spotted something looking to steal parts. Proceed with caution.
operation is simple. Shake up the enemy lines there, and find the parts needed to repair the turrets here. Here come the enemy defense forces. I'll begin working once the commotion starts. You need to create more chaos. It's still not enough. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Divert their attention. I found the parts needed for the repair. Disturbance needs to be louder. Blow up something. Their communications facility would be good. Volks are using two channels to communicate. There's likely another comms facility nearby. depths. I'll use the opportunity to snag the repair parts. They were hiding, just as expected. Great. Operation completed. That should be enough parts to repair it. All we need to do is get it to boot and safe mode. The data the drone recorded is the most important thing. Bring the parts to the outpost.
My shield.
Checking signal. Huh. According to the data captured by the drone, Eamon's most recent destination was a naturally formed cave. It doesn't seem to have any tactical value. That being said, there's a high number of Vulgus troops going in and out of the cave. Construction materials and heavy equipment. There's a lot of high-tech equipment being brought in too. They wouldn't be there without a reason. We need to initiate a search operation now. Could you handle the cave? I'll seal off the entrance to stop the enemy getting reinforcements, or retreating. Zachary will cover us from enemy snipers with his scout rifle. We don't have much time. Let's move.
Descendants, there's a few important things to keep in mind for this operation. And I have a personal favor to ask of you as well.
All operation units, check comms.
22 Recon Squad awaiting mission. When you get near to the cave, be on guard for the commander-level Vulgus who is stationed there. He's a cyborg Vulgus called Keldir. He's part of a specialized sniper unit that uses anti-matter ammunition. I managed to damage his visual sensors last time I engaged him. But he can still use his auxiliary sensors and sound functions to launch deadly attacks. Fighting him could be a challenge, even for a Descendant. And as for my personal request, well, if you do run into Keldir, I'd like to be the one to finish him. I lost a lot of good men to that piece of crap Vulgus. If I'm not the one to take him out, I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
Zachary, emotional soldiers are no use in a war.
Are you telling me not to avenge my men?
No. If you're gonna do it, just make sure you're smart about it. We'll give you all the support you need, so don't be a hero about it. Whether it's the head or the heart of that Vulgus. We'll get you what you need.
Understood.
slays the Descendant, Lord Aemon will bestow a new body prosthetic and independent persona.
Excavation. We really are hiding something. The Vulgus signal from inside the cave was also very strong. Guide, can you identify anything of significance?
I am unable to detect any traces of the Ironheart or void energy from here. However, I am picking up a very familiar phase pulse. Definitely. Descendant, please look on the opposite side of the cave. Jaber confirmed there is heavy equipment and high-tech facilities there. The answers will be there.
Initiate section containment. Activate high-energy laser defense. The Descendant has entered the kill zone. Block all access roads. Initiate attack in a speed formation. Claim the kill. Execute Descendant. Be rewarded through body prosthesis and persona.
Partition control function into rows. If you destroy all the controllers, the partition can be manually controlled from this side. Destroy all of them for me. Partition has been lifted. The laser traps are on a separate circuit. We can't control it from here, so we need your skills. Vulgus terminal ahead. Connect your receive to the terminal. I'll try to control the decommissioned passageway remotely.
Descendant, do you remember the phase shift gate that was at the Prime Hand's ruins? I think I understand now. It seems the waves I can detect are the same as the ones from that phase shift gate.
Are you saying there's a phase shift gate here? I'm pretty sure the gate you mentioned was installed in front of the Hagios Prime Hand's ruins. It's the only way to enter the ruins, but it's been sealed ever since it was first discovered. And this isn't the ruins. So what is it, really?
We should be able to find out soon. The wavelengths become stronger the deeper we go. activating a phase shift gate here.
So it really wasn't just a cave. But how the hell did Eamon figure this out?
Eamon has been well versed in the details and capabilities of such facilities for a long time. However, there is no time to stand and watch. We must find out what information Eamon was able to obtain there.
Be careful of the Vulgus reinforcements as well. They've started to come through the cave entrance.
Your rank is low, and you have no record of slaying a descendant. I am depriving you of this opportunity. I will face them myself. You cannot receive new eyes if you kill a human without Arcade. Even 1,000 kills is not enough.
I spy some loot for Zachary. As I expected, the head really is the best part.
Descendant, there is a terminal which is linked to the phase shift gate. Please connect me to it. There was more than one phase shift gate. The Vulgus have already excavated and taken several. The damage to the last remaining one here was so severe.
When you report on the operation, check on the status of the Ironheart detachment. We're still working on the jamming signal, so our comms won't be able to reach all the way out there.
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting. If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
It isn't easy. Descendant, what's the status of the Hagios operation? We haven't received any comms. We were getting worried. What did you say? The recon squad's communication was sent 48 hours ago? That doesn't make any sense. How have the Vulgus developed advanced tech warfare capabilities? Run the details by me again, please? Alright, so Eamon was excavating a phase shift gate in the hidden ruins, and he discovered that the damaged device emitted quantum waves which acted as jamming signals. I see. I understand that he would have taken advantage of such an opportunity. It seems luck is not on our side. If we'd received this report sooner, we could have acted on the information. But at least we have some useful intel, even if it didn't reach us at the right time. If we can find the excavated phase shift gate, we'll still be able to achieve our goal. I'm more concerned with the operation at the White Knight Gulch. It's taking longer to detach the Ironheart than we expected. At this rate, it may not be completed by the time Corell's fleet arrives. We've already had reports of Vulgus forces appearing near to the Gulch. We're running out of time. I wish there was some way that we could turn things around. We'll just have to do the best we can on both fronts for now. Please continue with the operation.
Wait, are comms back up? Is this Jaber's received signal?
Blair, why are you in the Hagios?
It is you, turret boy. It's nice to hear your voice. Have you eaten? What would happen to me? Well, it's a long story. There was the Vulgus forward base and these weird cargo trucks. I ran into all sorts of things. While all that was happening, comms were down and the guide was nowhere to be seen. There were a lot of enemies and that weird beam of light phenomenon. Everything was nuts.
The gist. Give me the gist. Vulgus base, cargo trucks. Actually, just send your current location. I should hear this in person.
Sounds good to me. I'll send you the coordinates. You send me updates on what's been going on at your end.
very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
私マイク消して喋ってたわ。ずっと。まずちゃんこんにちは。いつから喋ってなかったんだろう。鼻水拭いたの何分前だっけ？多分10分ぐらい前だな。10分ぐらい前から喋ってないわ。
Have you been eating well? Come on in. Have you eaten? Damn.
ずーっと喋ってたけどな、さっき。
Things have really hit the fan. Oh, you asked why I was here. I heard the scouts were having a difficult time of it,
鼻炎がひどく
so I
て
snuck in to make them a warm meal. A kind of surprise event.
鼻炎がひどくてね、元気に喋ってたんだけど、マイクを一旦消して鼻水をブーって拭いたんだよね。でその後ミュートしてることに気づかなくて喋って「まずちゃんこんにちは」って言っていろいろまたなんか喋ってたから単に私がミュートを切り忘れていただけです。鼻炎がひどくて一回鼻を噛みたいと思ってブーって消したんですよ。あるよね。
We ended up fighting for several days while being totally surrounded when suddenly a beam of light appeared from somewhere near the ruins. Maybe that fat-ass commander was also distracted by the beam of light because he stopped
部屋の電
attacking
気をつけよ
and we were
う。
able to retreat.
暗くなるのが早いでな。
By the time we managed to regroup, the only ones of us left were Dominic here and me. Had I known what would happen, I would have brought my friends more than just a meal. It was their last
何
supper
喋ってたんだっ
in the
け？
end.
そうパソコン買ってから
If you're going to that
一層
bogus
スマホを
forward
触ら
base
な
now,
くな
you
ったな
need
っていう
to let
話を
Dominic
し
and
て
me
たの。
tag along. They flipped the table in front of
こ
the
の
chef,
間
and it's time to teach
日曜
them
日と
some
か
real table
25
manners.
分だぜ触ってたの。
Also, if you want to prevent them from getting the iron heart,
iPhone に
you're
さ
gonna need more people.
スクリーンタイムが出てスマホをどれぐらい触ってるかみたいなのが
Let's
出
head
るじゃ
there
ん。
and turn up the heat.
Why do more and more people keep getting involved?
たまに1時間とか触ってる時あるけど、それはなんか友達となんか LINE が盛り上がってる時とか、その料理する時になんかレシピみたいなのをスマホを開いて置いといて見ながらやってる時とか、本当に必要に駆られてブラウザを開いている時とか、そのぐらいかな。だからなんとなく見るみたいな。ことはないな。 から
Oh, by the way, I heard from
通
Zachary.
知とかも全
His
部
troops were hit pretty hard, but I heard
極
he took the
力
enemy to task
ス
and
マホを
helped
立ち
Zachary
上
get
げ
his
な
own
くて
back.
いいように立ち上げるのめんどいから
And Blair, your meal was also
LINE と
very
かさ
tasty.
着信と
I feel
か
like I always owe you Descendant
大き
something.
な予定とかは Apple
When this
Watch に
battle is
全部
over,
飛んで
I'll
くる
buy
よう
you a
にしてる
drink
ん
in
だよね
Albion on behalf of my
めっちゃ
entire
便利
team. I promise.
Dominic, that's call it death flag right there. Soldiers are superstitious,
う
you
ん
know
ス
that.
マホを使いにくい
Okay, then I'll bake you a
今時
pie
の若
or
者は
something
PC
after the war is over. Not
PC
even
の
you've
マウス
been
使
taught
わ
my
ないの
mother's recipe.
Keep it up, you joker.
どうやって
Use
使う
fighting
の
words
使う
right
の
there.
マウス使わないで
Just ignore the hairball, Dominic.
タッチパッドみたいなのがキーボードの下についててそれでやるみたいなノーパソはそうやって使うのかな
We've identified a large-scale Vulgus
今
supply
までは
drift.
パソコン趣味の自分用の趣味のパソコンプライベートなパソコンを持ってなかったから
The enemy is blocking all
スマホでいろいろスマホとか iPad でたまに MacBook でちょっとやるみたいな感じだったけどやっぱねデスクトップのパソコンがあるとこれで全部完結するからスマホがいらなくなるわいるけどなんかスマホがなくて心理的に困るみたいなことはないのかなどうなんでしょうか災害とかの時にはね緊急事態の時にはいると思うけど暇やスマホがないから暇やみたいなのはないかなこっちかんこれトラップだぞ
You should be able
こっ
to
ち
see
だ
where
ね
the enemy is
今のこそ
blocking entry. Your target is the supplies that are inside.
まあいいやララ壁じゃん壁じゃんだよなんででもパソコンを使わないっていう人も増えたよね
The supplies are Kuiper ores secured by the enemy. You need to quickly destroy all Kuiper which has already been exposed to Vulgus energy.
ここにステイするってことかいいよもうねさガラケーとまではやらないけどガラフォーでいいやって思う時があるね 私学生の頃携帯電話なんかなかったよ。スマホどころか。
The strategic point has been secured and the enemy supply network has been dealt a heavy blow.
PHS をまあ親が持たせてくれる人は持ってるって感じかな。もう今子供とかもさ、
Alright, is everybody ready to turn up the heat?
スマホみ
This
んな
next
持って、
operation will be a
な
diversion.
んか位置情報共有アプリみたいなのを見て、友達が暇かどうかをそこで確認して初めて誘うらしいよ。 家の前までさ突撃してピンポン鳴らしたらダメなのよ。ダメらしいぞ。今全然言ってたけどな、友達の家にピンポンで。
The enemy force is larger than expected. You should exercise caution.
ぶん殴られたんだけど。
We've detected Vulgus signals coming from inside. Watch out for any possible ambushes that may be.
並ぶね。すっげえモデル歩きしてた今の人。
Stationed here as well.
思う通りに当たらん、敵に。避難ジャンプが当たらん。このね、火がね、鬱陶しいんだよね。落ちちゃうね。
Defense Commander begs. Relaying orders. Stop the Descendants. Prove your loyalty and achieve new glory.
That voice. It sounds like the Vulgus commander who attacked us. Is that right, Dominic?
Correct. It is my greatest wish to be.
もうなんか挟んできやがった。生意気やな。ああ。これを倒したらいい。何にやられてる？わからないな。 今の何今の。
Descendant, the operation is a success. Great work out there.
Good. Now that we've gained control of this much of the area, I think we can start attacking their base directly.
敵の電信基地の伝承基地。ここね。
I wish we could find some clues on
分解&分解。よし。では一旦終わろうかな。ではでは。